What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Pour Michigan Beer, guys. This is a really good one I did not want to crack into today. I've been looking through my cellar for the month of December, I should say. This is stoutness, guys. We're just cracking stout after stout, and usually it's a bourbon barrel-aged stout, guys. I have done so many in a row. I can't even count anymore. But, guys, this is the Lagunitas 2018 one-hitter series, the Willettized Coffee Stout, aged in rye oak barrels. This comes out every single year. This is my last one from 2018. The last time I had this was in 2018. I don't know what month it was actually released. I want to say it was either fall or going into winter of 2018, guys. So this is one that I really didn't want to part ways with. But you know what, guys? I wanted to see what happened to this beer because I remember this being so luscious, so coffee rich, and fudgy forward. I want to see how this cellared in the bottle, guys. This is indeed room temperature, and I just got it from the basement. Let's crack into this. And if you don't mind, guys, hey, if you're liking this and watching this right now, why don't you hit that like button? Why don't you smash that subscribe button? Do me a favor, guys. I'm bringing all kinds of content to you almost daily. So anyways, do me a favor if you want. That is crazy smoke coming out of the top. Absolutely crazy smoke. It just settled. And actually, there's a little Julienne date there that's faded, so I won't be able to read that, guys. Don't know the exact day it came out, but it was there. Let's get into this. This is the Lagunitas Willettized. I believe this is 12.9% ABV. I think so. Phone's ringing. Pour. Okay, not jet black, guys. It is hints of brown in there for sure. Not dirty jet black. A little bit thinner, it looks like. Look at that head, guys. An off khaki tan. Very small, compacted, tightly compacted bubbles, guys. That's looking sticky to the glass. That isn't fading away yet, but it should, being nearly 13%. But why don't you guys take a look at that beer right there? I can never get this to focus, by the way. Someone's got to give me some tips on cameras. It's like a Canon, guys. T5. I don't even know what kind of camera this is. Shout out CP for selling me this camera. So, guys, in the glass, jet black, but it is on the bottom hints of brown amber coming to the hue there. And that is not that dark of a head, but it is that tan khaki mocha kind of head looking in there, guys. Let's go to an aroma. Muddled. Absolutely muddled, guys. I get dark roasted malts. Maybe faint notes of dark chocolate, like chocolate chips, a little bit of even, you could say, baker's chocolate. A little barrel. This seems to have smoothed out over time. I remember this being a massive rye barrel out of the glass, guys, but it is indeed very subtle, very calm on the nose. Yeah, it's muddled, guys. Let's go to a cheers. This is the 2018 Willettized Coffee Stout from Lagunitas. Damn, that's good. Damn, that's good. Wow. Those flavors have blended together beautifully, guys. Absolutely beautifully from front to back. That is so enjoyable all the way through. Though that a little bit of bitterness hanging out on the back, that coffee, kind of bitter roasted coffee, even espresso kind of feel to it, guys. On that back, it kind of sat there for a while, and it blended into that rye barrel that's giving me a little char, kind of not burn, but subtle heat. Like I always call it, subtle jalapeno heat, guys, in the back of my throat, going down into my chest, but very smooth, very silky going down. It's got like a vanilla chocolate kind of pastry vibe to it. It's very good on the front. Goes right into this blended rye coffee, guys. Meshed together beautifully. You actually can't even pick one apart from the other. It's literally a rye chocolate coffee mixture, and you can't decipher which one's stronger than the other. They're all beautifully blended together. The coffee sincerely has muted over time. It absolutely has muted over time, but it's blended into that rye barrel. That rye barrel doesn't have that big heat, that big punch to the face, guys. Again, blended very, very nicely into those dark chocolate, almost fudgy batter kind of vibe. Almost for a second pretends it's going to be sweet with this big fudgy thing. Goes right into a dry roasted bitter coffee rye back end, guys. Beautifully put together over time. This blended so well. Wow. And then you're getting this very rich, like smooth, like bourbon soaked, like rye soaked raisin. It's very subtle. Nothing is just like punching you around. That's how well these flavors go together. These guys know this at Lagunitas. All these flavors, rich and powerful over time, subtle and very well balanced over the course of 2 years, guys. It's a very, very nice marriage of flavors in this bottle and inside this glass. I really, really enjoy this one altogether. Wow. Again, this like fudgy brownie batter, like raisin kind of cordial vibe, but goes into that dry roasted malt, like big roasted malts on the back end. Getting again the hint of that dark fruit in there, maybe some plums, a little bit of burnt brown sugar, campfire, tobacco leather kind of culmination there, guys. Again, right back into that bitter kind of roasted rye back end that you can't pick out which one is which. They just blend together beautifully, guys. Absolutely fantastic. I expected nothing less. 12.9%. This is in the category of extremely dangerous because that goes down way too smoothly, guys. Yeah, this is killer. I should have waited to share this one, but I really just popped it out of the cellar, guys. Wanted to review it. Glad I did, but man, this would have been a fun one to drink with other people, I gotta say. But hey, more to me, so it is what it is. Dark fruits opening up again. Yeah, bourbon soaked raisins and plums and burnt sugar. I can get more and more of that, little subtle hints of vanilla sweetness. That fudgy brownie batter, guys. Man, that's freaking good. It's so balanced. So balanced. Rating. Spewing out. I'm a Lagunitas fanboy. I'm sorry, guys. This is damn good. Wow. Fresh, I like it better. Because I like coffee. But this blended flavor is something you have to wait for. This is a whole different ballgame. You almost have to rate it differently, guys. You can't get this flavor without letting this marinate. I mean, this has to marinate in a cellar to get to this level, and it's got to be right around the same, if not better, but I would say I like coffee. I wish the coffee was a little bit sharper. Still in there after 2 years, but boy, this is a whole new level of where you put a beer, guys. Aged beers should be rated differently. Rating, again, 4.59 out of 5. If the coffee was sharper, if it had a little bit more viscous mouthfeel, frickin' almost 5s, guys. I try not to give things 5s now just because I never know the next best thing I'm going to get. But for the style and for the blending, that is a 5. This is me picking apart and lowering a little bit just because that's what I do. It is what it is. 4.59 out of 5. Let your beers marinate, guys, if you can. This is going to be one of the best that you're ever going to come across. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been another episode of Pour Michigan Beer. I'm Dan. I'm over and out. Thanks for joining me, guys. Cheers.